So, in the last episode, we took our first town, and I've actually discovered that you can actually get a companion by going through to the bar and saying, hello there, you know, what's going on? And you can actually ask them your story. As you can see, there's a little bit of a, biographical look at those guys, and you can also give them gifts. You've already given me a gift. Ah. Great. Can you join me? Can you join me? Ah. Wait a minute. Okay, so we can actually do it. I've been hoping to pick up my gun again and fight for freedom. I think you are suitable. Please come with me. Requires 10,000 cash. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. There we go. Alright, fantastic. So now we can actually say to him that we want him to form his own army if we want. Personally, I'm not entirely sure whether I want to do this just yet, because I really do not have any additional units to spare, really, because my current forces are kind of not quite there themselves, and I would like to be able to get him the best possible stuff. As you can see, he actually starts with 43 in every proficiency, we have 7 in marksmanship, he's got a decent sight range, not too bad, and he's only level 1, so he's obviously going to be a lot better as time goes on. Let's give him some slightly better armor for him right there. I do need to get him a better helmet. He's got a 43 armor proficiency, so he can't use the heavy Kevlar, but he can use the scout vest. Or wait a minute, maybe he can use this? Yeah, the police vest is a little bit better. There we go. I don't have any goggles for him or anything like that, but he's certainly not going to be using a shotgun, thank you very much. And we could get him something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these AKs away from a female villager for the moment, and we'll give him an AKM. There we go. And we don't have a... Well, that's the thing. These guys can't die. They can basically just get knocked out and knocked unconscious, because of course they are hero units, which I think is really quite fantastic. So other than that, what do you think we should do with him? Well, basically my plan is to go to an iron mine real quick, because I actually did buy some gifts for him as well, which was kind of a shame because I actually wanted to give those to him, but he obviously did not want them at the moment, because I already gave him something. And I guess I did not know that you could actually, give them only one thing. Maybe it's a 24-hour cooldown or something along those lines, but I suppose we'll find out exactly what's going on with that as we go onward. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to get some iron, and I would like to get some wood. Now, I have placed a number of people in the garrison at Gorinka here. Now, these guys are awful. These guys are really, really bad. I have not given them anything good. Basically, I went into the barracks and I said, okay, I don't want any of these guys with equipment, and as a result, they don't have anything. They literally don't have anything. I think 2 out of the 14 actually have something good on them, and that's it. So we can only hope that no one is going to want to besiege Gorinka, and we'll see whether that actually happens. If it does happen, then I'll have to go back there immediately and try to defend it, but I think I have a pretty decent shot of actually staying alive right there. Ooh, lovely. Okay, 15 iron, that's fantastic. Do I get that? Yes, I do. Oh, fantastic. That's really nice. That is really, really nice. I'm actually just going to get rid of a couple of things here. And I should have probably made more space in my inventory. I mean, let's face it, I probably should have done that. That's my bad, but, well, you know me, you know me. Anyway, let's go. Let's go back. I'm going to need to go to a lumber mill. Oh, wow, we're actually in a really good position right here. We are in a really, really good position because we are in between an iron mine and a lumber mill, which I think is really great. Okay, so we're going to go into Gorinka right here real quick, and we're going to just sell a little bit of our linen. We're going to keep all of the iron because iron is very, very important. I'm actually thinking of selling these helmets as well, because generally they're not that good. They could be a lot better, and I suppose I'll sell the vodka as well, because even though I would like to gift that to someone, it's probably not the best idea to keep it. Alright, pretty happy with this. pretty happy with this. So now what I can do is technically, okay, someone said that I should probably equip a firearm, so I'm going to wait until I get to marksmanship 6, and then I'll probably equip one of these Desert Eagles or something like that, just for a quick swap or something if I need to. And we'll put another one of those ammo there, and I'm actually going to go and buy some first aid kits. I'm going to need a couple, just a few, nothing too dramatic. Now, I have made a new squad here, and someone actually suggested the Kalahari Desert. Can't believe I couldn't remember that, to be honest, but there you go. Kalahari is our new squad, and these guys are fantastic. Yeah, by the way, thanks for those of you that said, don't sell them, don't sell the VFA fighters, because these guys are crazy good. As you can see, 13 marksmanship and amazing in basically every proficiency with the exception of shotguns and machine guns, but I'm not a big fan of those anyway, so it's not a big deal. And they do have grenades, night vision goggles, and I gave them first aid kits, so that is pretty fantastic in themselves. And I also gave them some new vests too, because they actually needed some new vests, because they were wearing not so great vests. Anyway, let's see, where's the lumber mill? There's the lumber mill, it's all the way over there. So we're going to be making our way over. Do I have enough space? I don't. Alright, so we arrived at the lumber mill. It's going to take about 9 hours to complete our work time, and then we'll be able to go back to Gorinka, hopefully with enough wood to be able to construct our first building. And I think I know exactly which building I want to construct. I'm going to see whether there's something a little bit better, but I think I probably have a decent idea as to what I want to do. I basically want to get an iron mine. I think an iron mine would be very, very useful here, because then I wouldn't have to go to the iron mine nearby, and I could basically just stay here, and I think that would be a really good way to go. So as you can see, I actually can do everything here. So all of these things will give me increased revenue. They will be able to produce things as well. As you can see, this actually produces a thing called Mini 2XI. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I guess it's a weapon. Actually, wait a minute. It does one of those. It produces Mini 24 times 1, and this is an eagle, so obviously that's the Desert Eagle, so that's a pistol factory. And other things that can produce an SR 100. Ooh, I'm actually thinking maybe we should go for that. That seems pretty awesome. What about a helmet factory? That produces Spetsnaz helmets times 2. That sounds pretty fun, actually. What about armor? Ooh, I am kind of wanting to do that, actually. Garrison increase. That increases the garrison by 100. That is insane. This actually produces squads of heavy juggernauts, produces Spetsnaz. Wow. Okay. We have some pretty awesome choices right here. And of course we have a lumber mill and we have an iron factory as well. So technically I wouldn't have to then go and get additional stuff. So I'm actually thinking, let's get the lumber mill first. There's actually a shooting range right here that I can get for 1 wood, which will produce militia snipers. But I think I'm actually just going to go for the Spetsnaz helmets. There we go. Alright, so that's going to take a bit of time. I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully it's going to be done. Oh, it's going to... Oh, 1 day? It's only going to take 1 day? That's crazy. Okay, fantastic. Good for that. And you can actually take... As you can see, you can collect tax. I'm actually just going to leave the tax for the moment. And you can also see that I've actually encouraged business over childbirth encouragement, because we already get an increase in population, so we don't really need to encourage it any further. So I'm actually now thinking about what I should do. So I'm gonna go over to Chernivka. What? That was it? Did you see that? It was done? Are you serious? They got done that quickly? They got done that quickly. Okay, so let's have a look. Do they have wood? Did they make? Did they give me wood, or do I actually have to go to the? Do I actually have to go to the actual structure to retrieve it? There's a helmet factory. Do I have to go there? No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe I can go here. That doesn't appear to be the case. I'm gonna need to find it. Ah, here we go. Okay, so you just go into your storage and then you can actually pull out things from there. That is insane. Look at the Spetsnaz helmets as well. They require 60 armor proficiency, but they are basically going to prevent anyone from dying instantly. So what we're going to do is, because our guys have 69, haha, yes, 69 armor proficiency, we're actually going to start replacing these guys' helmets with the new ones. And wow, these guys are going to be so pleased. They really are going to be super pleased with that. Alright, so what else do we want to do here? Well, I have a whole bunch of people that could use better helmets. So, can they? Yeah, I guess the female villager here could use a better helmet. Kind of. But yeah, anyway. That's really, really cool in my opinion. So now I have some extra wood. So let's build something else, shall we? So technically I could build an orchard. That would give me something more. I'm kind of thinking that I would like to be able to do a Spetsnaz center, but I'm going to need more iron. Can I actually make an iron factory? No, I need more iron for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run around and maybe should we take on some pirates, or should we take on some mountain bandits? Level 1 to 2. We might be able to take on some mountain bandits. I don't think we can go in here just yet. No, we can't. So that's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, well, I'm actually really pleased with our progress so far, and we're going to see how we do. I'm actually just going to wait a little bit longer here, so it's daytime. Alright, so we are attacking the Mountain Bandit Hideout. I have increased my morale as much as I can, and I have actually added our companion into the Kalahari squad here. So maybe we're going to do something about them. Maybe we're going to add them to the fight here. I'm not entirely sure whether we should do that just yet, because obviously I want to be as effective as possible, and there are 52 mountain bandits in this particular level, which is going to be really harsh. So I'm actually just going to ignore them for now. We're going to ignore all the other, all our companions and the Kalahari and all that stuff for the moment, because I'd very much like to be as effective as possible, and we're just going to get these guys over here very quickly, and then we'll try and reposition a little bit. I'm actually going to get these over here, move them a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can actually do something here. It's 20 versus 52. This is a really very, very risky thing to do, and you know what's actually more risky? Me going in here with only one medkit. Are you serious? I am delusional, apparently. There we go. That's much better. 2 instead of 1. Why not? That's a 100% increase. So I think that's pretty good. Anyway, let's move up. And once again, I have my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And this is a terrible, terrible thing because my proficiency is so low. So we'll see if I'm actually able to get a couple of kills this time around. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It really depends. Let's see. There seems to be someone over there, so I think we might be able to command our forces to just go this way. And maybe get to the top of the hill here, because obviously this is a bit of an elevation, and the elevation is certainly going to make a big difference to us, I think. Yes, as you can see, we already have some enemies right here. Oh, I hit him. Very nice. Good work. So there is actually bullet drop, according to some of you in the comments, so thanks very much for letting me know, because I was obviously unaware of that at the time. And I would like to be able to hit these guys. Yes, it's probably not going to happen too easily, is it? But yeah, this is exactly the reason why I think that my guys are super, super good, because they can literally just kill basically anything. I mean, oh. I was just about to heal myself, and then I got hit. Oh well, never mind. I guess that's... Look, I'm actually at full HP, amusingly enough, because I think I actually got killed at the exact moment when I got hit. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, well, I guess that's actually not even a big deal, because we can just head back in here without too many difficulties, and we will be able to do a similar thing. But it's a bit of a different layout this time around. I'm not a big fan of this layout in comparison to the one previously, but I suppose we will just try our best, and we'll see what we can do. And obviously I've used the medkit now, so I guess it would be a good idea for me to go into my supply box, wherever it may be. There it is. And we'll just get another one. There we go. I think that's pretty decent. And I'll get my rifle out again. I'm going to try and increase my proficiency. I feel like the proficiency maybe increases a little bit slow, but maybe that's just because I'm only hitting one person every 10 million years. So it's probably not working out too well for me in that regard, at least. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, there we go. We actually hit that guy, but he got finished off by one of the Spetsnaz, which I'm not a big fan of. But oh well, never mind. As long as they're able to finish them off a little bit, that's all that matters, really. Well, yes, we are absolutely doing perfectly fine, as per usual. And maybe I can tell my people to go over in this direction. Obviously, these guys, these enemies, let's just take a step back here and just say that these enemies are actually quite effective. I mean, you've seen them kill me pretty easily, but the main issue here for them is that they're facing units that we have leveled up so incredibly painstakingly that they really can't do much. And it's quite crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. Okay, let's see. Anyone around here? I don't see anyone. Ah, there's one. He's dead. Yes. I mean, you've got to remember that these Spetsnaz units, they have 97. 97 in assault rifle proficiency, which is just insane. It's really, really insane because we've leveled them up, you know? Some of them are level 6, some of them are level 5, and obviously we do have a couple that are level 3 and level 4. So you gotta just assume that the enemy is mostly fielding units of about level 1, maybe level 2. Because it did say on the Bandit Camp preview before we actually headed in here that the enemies are ranging in level from level 1 to level 3, I believe. So we are going to see a couple of those, I would assume, as well. But yeah, it's primarily going to be pretty easy for us. And as you can see, I'm actually able to get some kills here, but obviously I got to be a bit careful. There we go. Not too bad. I gotta be careful that I don't get myself killed again because we are just about to achieve victory here and I'd very much like to do that. So let's just tell people to go off in a bit of a fan direction right here. There we go. And I'm gonna try and search around myself as well because you never know, maybe I'll find some people and I might be able to get a little bit of bonus experience because as I've said, I feel like the best way of leveling up is to win battles. It doesn't really matter so much if you get kills, which I think is actually pretty cool. I like the way that the game is designed that way because that means that people that are not particularly speccing into combat skills are still going to have a decent time leveling up because then if you win due to your tactics or your strategy or whatever the case... Ooh! I think I might die. I got hit on the head there. That was really quite... that was very damaging indeed. Not a big fan of that, thanks very much. But yeah, anyway. So even if you spec solely into like leadership and command or medic skills or whatever the case may be, I'm actually being shot from somewhere. I'm actually unsure where. Being shot by a shotgun or something? It sounds like a shotgun to me, doesn't it? Okay, I'm actually just going to move out of here. Yeah, so anyway, as I say, I feel like that's a pretty cool way of designing the game because that means that people that don't want to spec into huge amounts of marksmanship or something can still be effective by being a leader, you know, being a commander. And I think that's really awesome. Oh yeah, and I should actually mention, this is a bit late in the video to mention it, but Freeman is currently on a 20% off sale. So if you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. And the sale is obviously due to the Steam Summer Sale. And I think it's a pretty cool idea to pick it up, in my opinion. I mean, if you like any of what you've seen in the videos so far that I've produced, then I think you probably will have a fun time in the game. As you can see, there we go. Wow. You can, I think you could probably just use my series as a way to basically don't do what I do, but do some of the things that I do, you know? Because some of the things that I do are blatantly stupid, but otherwise, you know, some of them are okay, you know? Anyway, experience gain, almost 2,000, 38,000 credits gained, and we are now going to get a whole bunch of weapons, which are not exactly good in my opinion. I will take a couple of the vests, though, and then we'll take some of the other things just to sell, and I think I won't take anything else, I don't think. Mountain bandits, probably going to be selling those. I probably won't try to recruit them. And there we go. So we actually eliminated a mountain bandit camp, 52 of them, in in there, in the garrison, which I gotta say is pretty insane. So let me see, is there anything I can do here yet? No, I can't do anything there. Okay, so technically I could go to another iron mine. Is there another iron mine that I can see relatively close by? There are 2 amber mines very close by, and I'm not seeing anything else. There's actually 3 amber mines really close by. That's kind of crazy. Alright, well that's perfectly fine, I suppose. But oh, look at this! Look at this! Our people are actually starting to be happier. That's really nice. I like it. I like that very much. Okay, so maybe I should try and get something else then, because maybe a spar or something. Militia sniper produces squads, militia snipers. That might be pretty fun. Let's do that. All right. Is there anything in the storage? I'm actually wondering whether I get wood every single day from the wood factory, or is it just that one time? Because I hope it's more than just that one time. Oh yeah, I do need to sell those. Prisoners, so let's do that. They're going to sell for about 1,600 each. I think that's pretty decent. I'm not a big fan of keeping them anyway, so I think I'm happy with that. All right, and is there anything else that I want to do here? I want to sell, don't I? I should, yeah, but this guy only has 285 because we've sold to him so many times over. Oh, I actually do have some wood remaining, but I don't have any iron. That is the big problem here. So I should go and get some more of that, for sure. That's basically the one thing that we really do need to go and get. So, how can I go and do that? We should probably get some more first aid kits as well. Just a few. There we go. Alright, so I think we're pretty good right there. So let's have a look-see here. Where is... There's a lumber mill. There's a second iron mine. The iron mine's all the way over there. That is kind of harsh. That is kind of harsh. Okay, so instead of actually going to the iron mine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way over to Chernivka because I would like to try and see if I can get some more Spetsnaz units. I would be overjoyed. Oh, yes. Aha, hello there. This is exactly what I want to see. Alright, so we're just going to take all of these guys. That's it. Yes, thanks very much. That is just great. That is really, really awesome. Okay, so technically I could buy some Spetsnaz helmets if I want to. So I think... How many did I buy just now? I have no idea how many I just bought, but I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That is 16,000. That's quite a lot, but remember we do have taxes. The taxes are obviously working for us right there. And I think, oh, should I get some of these vests? No, I wouldn't. I will control myself for the moment, and we will get them some really good assault rifles. Shall we get them these rifles, or shall we wait and see if we can get some AKMs? I mean, these AKMs are pretty good. 50 damage, 650 muzzle velocity, and then we have 55 from the M1 6A5, 450, 650. These are pretty good. These are pretty laser-like rifles right there, which would be pretty awesome. We could just split them, actually. Let's go for AKMs. And we'll go for M1 6A5s, I guess. And I need one more. I'm spending so much money right here. I am really spending way too much money. What about a Scar? Oh, can I really spend 8,000 on a Scar? Yes, I can. I just did it. Oh yes, I just did it. Okay, so now this is going to be a really funny squad. Now, I have no idea what kind of name to give it for the moment, so forgive me if it's not going to have a name for the moment, but, you know, you'll see some fun stuff going down here. All right, so these guys, they're going to be another Spetsnaz squad. Let's get the appropriate icon, and let's actually level up all our forces as well. Let's go. Whoa, 8,000 to upgrade 21 soldiers. We can actually do even more because they leveled up even further, which is just crazy. Okay, so otherwise we've got... Oh, they can't wear the helmets. I thought they might not be able to because they are not high level. These guys are literally level 7. So we're going to be giving these helmets to these guys instead, and then we'll just swap them around. I think that sounds like a pretty decent plan to me. And I'm actually wondering whether they have enough marksmanship proficiency as well, those other guys, because they might not. which would be pretty disappointing, but we'll see. Alright, there we go. Okay, so new squad, hello. You're going to be wearing these combat helmets. And Marauder helmets, and yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a nice swap over right there. That's really, really cool. And now we can give them some good weapons as well. Can they use these? Yeah, I think they can actually use these. Wow, these guys are going to be beasts. They are going to be absolute beasts. There's nothing I can do to stop them from killing anyone, really, that we come up against. They're just going to be so incredibly powerful. This guy on the end here is very, very lucky indeed, because he's the only one that has a scar in his hands. So it's going to be really nice for him. And I'm going to need to get them all vests as well, so let's just give them some vests here. We have some decent vests, nothing really great to write home about, but it's going to be enough to kind of see them through the first couple of battles and things like that. So I'm really, really happy about that. Alright, so that is probably going to be it for this episode. And what would you like me to do next, actually? What would you like me to do? Because I'm thinking that we will probably try to take another town. So I'm thinking we're probably going to try and do that. It's gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Because, can you see that? Can you see that right there? This next town over, that is ruled by the Uman Brotherhood, has 105 terrorists, which I think would probably be doable with our current forces. I mean, we have a load of those Spetsnaz units, so we might be able to, but it's going to be one of those really, really difficult things. So maybe we'll be able to, maybe we won't, but I'm looking forward to it like no one's business. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.